Hello and welcome to day number 7 of our 7-day self-care challenge. It is our final day. We have had a jam-packed week full of all sorts of amazing tools for you guys. If you're just tuning in now, we've covered gratitude, positive affirmations, journaling, movement, EFT tapping, breathwork, and today our focus is going to be on meditation. Now, there's a reason that I saved meditation for last. I think that currently in our world, meditation is talked about a lot as a self-care practice, and people are trying meditation more and more every single day. But oftentimes, as someone that teaches meditation, I hear people say, I can't meditate, my mind's too crazy to meditate, I have too much anxiety to meditate, things like that. So my intention in holding meditation for last was that you would have all of these other tools to clear the mind, to release the anxiety, etc., so that when you do step into your meditation practice, that you come from a really grounded and centered space and you're able to meditate in a really productive way and not a frustrated way. So there's this amazing quote that I really love in the world of spirituality that says, in prayer I speak to God and in meditation I listen. And this, whether you believe in the universe or higher self or intuition or whatever it is that you believe in as a higher power, meditation is a great way to listen to that. So if you're someone that's seeking information on your divine purpose in this life, or you're someone who's seeking clarity in a situation in your life, or you're seeking healing and you're praying for this to come into your life, the wisdom that's going to guide you to that healing, to that manifestation, to your purpose could be found in your meditation practice, because when you quiet the mind, the soul can speak. So that's all meditation is about, is taking moments of stillness and silence in order to tap into that higher intelligence. And so you can meditate in a ton of different ways. Basically, in meditation, you're supposed to just sit and silence the mind. But there's a reason that people teach things like guided visualizations. They teach mantra meditations. They teach breathing meditations and all sorts of things like that. And that's really beneficial, because if you are, let's say, having a lot of anxious thoughts going on and you can't just sit and quiet the mind, you might do a breathwork focused meditation that focuses on the breath. And then from focusing on the breath, you can calm the mind enough in order to tap into your intuition and into your higher self. And so meditation is really a great practice, especially if you are working on developing your spirituality and not just working on self-care from a physical, mental, and emotional perspective. But this is honestly the highest level, because that's where the spiritual connection takes place. So for today, I'm going to walk you guys through a quick meditation that's going to help you ground. It's going to help you clear your energy body and connect upwards. And so you can meditate in whatever way feels comfortable for you. If you'd like to be seated, that's perfectly fine. If you prefer to lay down, if that's more comfortable, that's okay too. When I started meditating, I always laid down because I had super bad posture, and sitting up in meditation was really uncomfortable for my body. But then I got to a point where it was every time I laid down to meditate, I would fall asleep, and so I wasn't having that connection that I desired. So you have to find what works for you. You might find that sitting cross-legged is comfortable, or you prefer to sit in a chair. I do know that if you sit on a blanket or a pillow and it lifts up your hips, it can take off some of the pressure from your lower back. So there's lots of different ways to find yourself comfortably. But what you're going to do is settle in and take a couple of deep breaths just to ground. Starting to notice what breath feels like as it flows into and out of your body. And if any thoughts come into the mind during this practice, you can acknowledge that they're present and just simply let them move on without any sort of attachment. It is not bad or wrong to have thoughts during your practice. Now, I want you to envision that at the base of your spine, there are roots growing down. And if you're seated, they grow down through your seat into the surface that you're sitting on. And if you're lying down, they grow directly from the base of your spine into whatever surface you're laying down on. And now imagine that as you take your next deep breath in, these roots grow deeper and deeper. Through the surface you're seated on or laying down on, through the ground beneath you, all the way down into the earth, And the deeper you breathe, the deeper these roots grow, traveling through the outer layer of the earth, moving down through soil that is wet and dry, hard and soft, cool and warm. And this continues all the way until your roots reach the center of the earth, this fiery red center of the earth. Now with your next breath in, imagine drawing this red energy from the center of the earth up through your roots, all the way up into the base of your spine. And as it enters into the base of your spine, you're reminded that you are safe and secure. You're reminded that you are rooted and grounded. And with the next breath that you take, this energy from the earth rises up higher into the space just below your belly button. And here it fades from a bright red into an orange. And as you connect with this space in your body, you're reminded that you are connected to all that is. Here you find your creativity and your confidence within yourself. And on the next breath in, envision this earth energy rising up higher into the center of your abdomen, where it fades from an orange now into a bright yellow. And as it enters into your abdomen, you are tapped into your sense of personal strength and personal power. And on the next breath that you take, this energy rises up even higher into your chest, right at heart center. It fades from yellow to a bright green. And here you are reminded of all the love you have to give and all the love you're worthy of receiving. And on your next inhalation, this energy rises even higher into the hollow of your throat. It fades now from green into a light blue. And here you are reminded of your authenticity and of your inner truth. And with the next breath in that you take, this energy rises even higher to the space between the eyebrows, and it fades into a dark blue. And as it reaches the space in your body, you're reminded of your wisdom, both of this world and of other worlds. You're reconnected to your divine intuition. And with your next breath in, this energy rises even higher until it comes to the crown of your head, where it fades to a bright purple. And as it reaches to the crown of your head, you are connected to higher realms, to your higher self, to your intuition, to source energy. Now from here, I want you to imagine a bright white light coming down into the crown of your head, pouring over your entire body. Imagine this light washing away anything you're struggling with, any lingering thoughts, any dense emotions. Imagine it like a waterfall washing over your entire body, flowing all the way down into the earth and releasing it from you. And as you become clean and clear from both earth energy and source energy, notice if there's anything that wants to show up for you. A question you'd like to ask yourself, a feeling you'd like to embody, a manifestation you'd like to visualize. Go ahead and envision that, whatever it is, the answers that you seek. And as you breathe in this space, know that it might come through as words, or as a vision, or as a feeling, or as an inner knowing. Our intuition speaks differently to all of us. And if you haven't yet received your answer, trust that it's on its way. And let yourself surrender a little bit more. Now allow your focus to slowly shift back to the breath, breathing fully and deeply. Feeling the breath as it flows into and out of your body. And as your body is reawakened through the breath, let yourself come all the way back to this present moment. And whenever you feel called to do so, you can open your eyes. So that practice is something obviously that I've just guided you through, and as you were being guided through it, you had the opportunity to sit and connect with your intuition and with your inner self and with your higher self to receive whatever wisdom or guidance you were seeking. Now, we only allowed ourselves to be in that space for a short period of time, but you could always go back through visualizing your roots going down, visualizing the energy coming up, visualizing the energy coming down, and then sit for as long as it feels comfortable for you or as long as you need to in order to receive the support that you are needing. So I hope that this challenge has sparked a sense of self-love in you, has sparked a sense of authenticity and embodiment within you. I hope it gives you the opportunity to continue connecting inward, continuing to release everything that doesn't serve you, continuing to become the highest and best version of yourself and living your highest and best life.